everyone, Joe here from Draft FPL, and welcome to a weekly series helping you find some good value free agents and waiver pickups in Draft FPL. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs before the World Cup, so if you enjoy these videos or anything else on the channel and you haven't subbed yet, then we would really appreciate it if you hit the button. Right, let's get on to the best Game Week 10 waiver picks. Okay, then starting with defenders, the first man on my list this week is Mark Gahey of Palace. He is available in 77% of Draft FPL leagues, and you can see there the next four fixtures are pretty fantastic for Palace, and to be honest the fixtures all the way up to the World Cup are good and even beyond that as well. The next four: Leeds at home, Leicester away, Wolves at home, Everton away. You would not be surprised to see 2 clean sheets out of those 4 games, especially those 2 home games. Leeds at home, Wolves at home, Everton away is a pretty good fixture as well from a defensive point of view. So I'm expecting a bit of a recovery from the Palace defence. We've not had anything out of them at all really so far. So I'm big on them at the moment. Any of the Palace defenders you can get, I would look at investing in. Anderson looks like he's got a bit of an injury at the moment. So Guehi and Mitchell are the 2 that I would most strongly recommend. The right back slot is a little bit up for grabs. Ward's played some minutes, Klein's played some minutes, Tompkins has filled in at centre back and played some minutes as well. So yeah, I'm not too sure about the rest of them. I'd stick to Guehi and Mitchell, or Anderson if he's fit as well. The next man I'm going for is Tyrone Mings of Aston Villa. I know we've all been burnt by the Villa defence so far this season, but Gerrard looks like he's gone back to setting up Villa how he did when he first took over. Very compact, just trying to keep clean sheets, trying to defend. And to be honest, as Draft FPL managers, that's great news for us because at least it gives us some assets to cling on to. Mings looks like is his place to lose for the time being. Obviously, it looked like he wasn't going to be in the starting lineup at the start of the season, but with Diego Carlos's injury, he's been in for the most part. Available in 67% of leagues, so 2/3 of leagues, this man is available to pick up. And if we look at the next 4 fixtures, Forest away, that's a fantastic fixture this week. Chelsea at home in Game Week 11 is a little bit tougher, but it is a home game. But obviously you'd like to bench him if you could. Then it's Fulham away, Brentford at home in 12 and 13, which are both fantastic fixtures. So a Villa defender at the moment looks like a good shout. I think Mings is probably your best bet. Concert is a decent pick as well, I'd say. Obviously Dean and Cash have both been injured, so I have to wait and see on their fitness. Ashley Young or Augustinsson started the last 2 games. But as I said, Dean and Cash look like they're on their way back, so I probably wouldn't risk one of those 2. Next up, I'm kind of hedging my bets on this one. I've gone for Sessegnon, available in 59% of leagues. Basically, obviously, Emerson Royale got sent off against Arsenal last week, so they're looking to fill in that other wing-back slot alongside Perisic. Now, I am expecting Perisic to go to right wing-back, Sessegnon to start left wing-back, but I'm reserving the right to change this pick to Doherty before the weekend if that looks more likely, because obviously there is a chance that Doherty starts at right wing-back. There's also a chance that Perisic gets left out, Doherty starts on the right, Sessegnon starts on the left. So we'll have to wait and see. I have both of them at the ready. So I've got Sessegnon available in 59% of leagues, Doherty's available in 82% of leagues. I'll let you know on Twitter which one is actually the definite pick that I'm going to go for. Obviously that doesn't mean the pick that I say is going to start. It's just the one I think that has more chance of starting this week. Brighton away, it's not a bad fixture. It's not the best fixture either, especially how attacking Brighton looked in their last game against Liverpool. But I will say the wing-back role for Spurs is quite a creative outlet for them, and I expect a good chance at attacking returns even if they don't keep a clean sheet this week. And plus the fixtures in 11 and 13 are fantastic anyway. So good pick up this week and for the next few. On to midfielders then, and I've gone back in for Souček. It's been a few weeks since I picked him. He's one of those players I absolutely love picking up off the waivers every few weeks. Available in 58% of leagues, so over half of leagues Souček is available. Fulham at home, Saints away, then it's Liverpool away, and then Bournemouth at home in 13. So 3 of the next 4 fixtures absolutely fantastic. and is someone that always does well in good fixtures. As I always say, you know, West Ham get up the pitch a little bit more and he gets more chances. I can't believe he's not had more attacking returns this season. He's had so many chances. The stats look really good for him. So Souček is the man I'm looking forward to target this Fulham fixture this week. Next midfield pick is Ramsey of Villa. This week with the correct Ramsey brother on the screen. Thank you, Google Images. He is currently available in 76% of draft leagues. Tipped him last week. He did okay. Obviously didn't get a return, just the 3 points, but I'm going back in from this week. Forest away looks an even better fixture than Leeds last week. Chelsea at home in 11, as we said with Mings, is not ideal, but then Fulham away, Brentford at home in 12 and 13. So if you can bench him in game week 11, it looks like a great stretch of 4 games for Ramsey. I just think he's really, you know, Villa as a whole aren't attacking loads, but I think Ramsey specifically looks more likely than a lot of the other midfielders to get on the end of stuff. He does have an eye for goal and a knack for arriving at the right time. So a very, very strong midfield pick, I would say, for this Game Week 10 fixture. Final midfielder is Olise of Palace. Spoiler alert, there's another Palace player coming up as well. Palace's fixtures are so good for such a long time that, you know, prepare to be spammed by Palace picks over the next few waiver videos. It's Olise I've gone for this week. I expect him to start. He played pretty well against Chelsea, and I think he'll come back in for the next one, which is Leeds at home. Fantastic fixture from an attacking point of view especially. Leicester away is a great attacking fixture with their defensive issues, and then it's Wolves and Everton in 12 and 13, both solid fixtures for Palace, who I expect to do quite well in this run of games. And I think Olise's starting role looks like it's going to be pretty much locked down, and it's his to lose now. So hopefully we see a bit more productivity out of him over the next few weeks, because I think he's quite an exciting player to watch. Final pick from me this week then. I've gone for the forwards. Obviously forwards very tough to pick, and I'm rolling the dice here with a Palace forward. I'm playing Palace forward bingo. It's almost impossible to figure out what is going on with Vieira and these forwards. It's so hard to tell. You know, 1 week it's Edouard, then it's Mateta, then Jordan Ayew gets to start up front, and no one knows what's going on. Edouard's available in 75% of leagues, so if you do have forward fodder that you're looking to get rid of, I don't think Edouard is a bad option, mainly just because I think the upside is really high. If he nails down this spot, I mean, I've said this 100 times before in the past, but if he nails down this spot and gets, you know, a decent run in the side, they've got such good fixtures that the upside here is pretty massive, I'd say. So it may well be worth a punt, especially if you can, you know, if it's a third forward, you've got 2 decent other options and you're just looking to take a risk on someone. I think he's a very, very valuable risk to take. I've just mentioned the fixture, so I won't go back into them, but yeah, I hope he starts. I hope he gets a run. I think he's an exciting player to watch. Someone I'm probably going to target in a couple of leagues this week and just, you know, fingers crossed, see if something can happen. And that is all of my waiver picks for Game Week 10 for Draft FPL. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button. I'm going to be looking back over these picks in my Game Week 10 roundup video, which is going to come out just after the game week finishes. Look back at how I've been getting on with my waiver picks, along with some other stuff that goes on in the game week. Anything I find interesting, I'll be putting in that video. So subscribe if you are new to make sure you don't miss that. And there's a link to the Patreon down below if you fancy joining our Discord server. It's really starting to get a bit of traction now, so we're really enjoying that. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.